we're going to do a preparation for fondue with Elspeth now. All right, now then, we're not going to do a full back one fondue because we need to be a little bit older and stronger to do that. But we're going to start thinking about the feel of a back one fondue and some of the positions that we need to use for a back one fondue. So, Elspeth, can you tell me what fondue means?
Melt?
It does mean to melt, okay? So it's got, your fondue's got to have that feeling of melting and resisting, okay? Imagine like a pot of melted cheese, and it's not runny like water. It's kind of gooey, isn't it? And a little bit stringy. If you were to dip in a fork into it and pull it out, it would kind of have a string from it, wouldn't it? So it gives that feeling of melting and resisting. Okay, so that's the feel of a back one fondue. Now then, one of the positions we need to use, do you remember, Elspeth, that we talked about coup de pied? What does coup de pied mean?
Neck of your foot.
It does mean neck of the foot. Okay, so one of our positions is at the neck of our foot. So pop your legs out for me, Elspeth. That's it. And in first position, flex those feet as if you're standing. So we're going to use our supporting ankle, our neck of our foot, coup de pied, and we're going to pop our working leg fully pointed at that ankle, okay, of that supporting leg. So that is our coup de pied position. All right, pop it back into first. Now then, coup de pied can be done devant, it can be done derrière, but because we're working from first, we're going to do it right at the side, okay? And you're going to really engage both those legs equally to make sure that they go together. Now then, a fondue. So this is the position we're going to go into for today. All right, now then, when you're a bit older, it will extend devant or diagonal or derrière. But right now, we're just literally going to think about that coup de pied position. So she comes up to the neck of that foot, to her ankle on her working leg, and comes down. Then we're going to do a demi-plie because the fondue works two legs bending at the same time, but doing slightly different things. So let's just do a demi-plie and remind our muscles what they need to do. That's it, engaging those muscles, the backs of those legs, and resist back down again, Elspeth. All right, now then, the back one fondue, we're going to do a plie with our supporting leg, and we're going to come into coup de pied with our working leg. And then you're going to push back down into first. Now then, you've got to coordinate those two things together. All right, so for our exercise, to working towards our back one fondue, we're going to do, pop your legs into first for me, engage those muscles, Elspeth, and sit on your seat bones for me. You can use your hands at the side if you wish, just for while we're marking it through. When we do the exercise, we'll sit right on our seat bones and have our hat on, won't we? Okay, so legs into first for me. That's it. So do a coup de pied with your working leg, and coup de pied. That's it, and push back down into first. Now she's going to do a demi-plie, two legs working together, and back down into first. Now she's going to do a coup de pied and a demi-plie at the same time, and back into first. Okay, so those two legs working at the same time with those plies and with that resist and that stretch, feeling that melting feeling. All right, now then, she's also got to think of, pop your legs into first for me, Elspeth. Okay, now then, keep that supporting leg in first and pop this into coup de pied. When she's in this coup de pied, what she needs to be careful of is not to drop her heel, okay, and we get a dodgy banana foot. All right, she's going to make sure that that heel is lifted, making sure that her toes are in line with her ankles, in line with her knees, in line with her hip. Yes, so everything is in line, keeping that tracking and that heel lifted so we don't go out of line with that ankle. All right, and pop it back into first. Why don't you give your legs a shake out, Elspeth? All right, so it's really important to think about that heel lifted towards the ceiling so that you are engaging that turnout and keeping all that tracking in line. Shall we have a go with the music, Elspeth? Yes? Pop your legs out into first. Now then, we're going to do it sitting on our seat bones first, and then I'm going to ask her to lie back and do the same thing, feeling those legs so she can't see them back. Quite like her to see them first, all right? And then when we lie back, she can feel what she could see. Does that make sense? Yes? All right. Pop your legs out. Into first. Engage those muscles. Let's have your fingertips at the side, Elspeth. right on those seat bones. Engage that tummy, feel that back. Energy coming through your head, through those triangles. Have you got, is that the best first you've got? That's it, that's it. All right, and I'll go and put the music on. Stay there. Ready, Elizabeth? Hat on for me. Feel that energy. And coup de pied. That's it, heel to the ceiling. Demi-plie, work 2 legs together. And resist. That's it, remember that resist. And coup de pied and demi-plie. And push together. And to the ceiling. Feel that energy. Good girl. Ready, other foot. Coup de pied. And 1. And push to that first. Demi-plie. And push down. Good girl. Coup de pied and demi-plie. Back on Fondus. Oh, did you see that was a bit of a dodgy foot? Lie back down. Pop your hands on your hips. Here we go. Coup de pied. And push down. Now demi-plie. 2 legs working together. And push back. Good girl. Coup de pied and plie. And push. Feel that energy? That's it. Good girl. With the left. Here we go. And coup de pied. Heel to the ceiling. Feel that turnout working. Demi-plie. And resist. Good girl. Fondus. Coup de pied and plie. That's it. Keeping that turnout and tracking. Stay there. Feel that energy. All right, Elizabeth. Well done. Sitting up for me. Okay, good girl. That wasn't a bad try at all. Did you see sometimes where that heel went? Yes, and she lost that tracking and that turnout. We've got a lot of work to do, but we'll keep practicing it, won't we, Elspeth? All right, and build up our strength so that then when we do get a little bit older and stronger, we can do those Batman Fondus standing up. All right, thanks.